Alright, so in today's video, we're watching a Silver 2 tank on PC. They say that I am a tank main. Took a massive break until finally Overwatch 2 came out. I carried most of this match, and we won with ease the first round. On the second round, I got too greedy and threw the entire game once the enemy team swapped Reaper. I think I could be plat if I worked hard enough. Ramantra to start. What rank is this? Silver. This is Silver 2, I think. Well, that certainly is a vortex. Yep. Listen, we all shoot it. The amount of times I shoot at my teammate's Junkrat trap is probably too damn high. I do it all the time. Yeah, so one thing you're doing, by the way, and you'll see it when you're watching this, you're just holding your left click down and just hoping that you hit something. You can be a little bit safer with that. Obviously, it isn't like affecting the game too much, but like there's gonna be a time where you get stuck on a reload animation because you decide to just spam at everything. Like I wish I could explain it better. Good Nemesis form. Good job recognizing that the Life Weaver is out of position. They have no supports now. Just play to live, and you're good. Nice. Yep. Yeah. See what I mean? How there's nobody there. Yeah. No. There's not. No one's there. You're shooting at the.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's. You do that on every character. You always hold the left click. Yeah, but like, if you're playing Junkrat, yeah. If you're playing Ramantra, not so much. You know. You're moving your mouse around a lot, like. You want to try to be a little bit more patient at times. Because if you can't hit shots, you just got to do lots of shots. Yeah, that's... Yo, if it worked that way, I'd be the best Cassidy in the game. Because whenever I play Cassidy on my off-roll, let me tell you, a lot of missing shots and a lot of using the shots, so I'm still waiting for the moment for the shots to do anything. Yeah, you're doing a lot of, like... Uh-oh. Oh, here we go again. Random hit. You don't have to shield randomly. You don't have to shield randomly, like, you just... Oh, yeah, this is... What in the world is... So remember, like, just because you have a cooldown does not mean it needs to be used. So this is... All right. Good job using the block here. This shows you how effective damage reduction can be. Oh, yeah. What in the world? All right, nice pick. Now, did you say you stomped the first round? Do I remember that correctly? That's gonna go somewhere. Someone on a different map just got mad at that vortex. I actually like this play. That was good. Good job. That right there was proper cooldown usage that benefited you and your team. That right there is how you want to play. Holding left click randomly and spinning in circles while also throwing a shield at anybody who shoots a shot at you while vortexing the map on the outside, not so much. Do you think they need to lower their sense? And maybe I'm seeing it wrong here. I don't even know if it's the sensitivity is the issue. It's that when they do move their mouse, they're moving it all over the place. Does that make sense? So like you can still play on a high sensitivity. It's just like the way that you play is you move a little bit less. Like I play on a high sense, right? And like the way I use my mouse is like a little bit different. But like it seems like what they're doing is they just the moment they actually move their mouse, they're moving it really fast. Like it's not even sensitivity, because sensitivity you'd be like a little bit more left to right. It's when they move like their first movement's like way too far to the right, way too far to the left, up and you know what I mean? Does that make sense? They're kind of in the mindset of like use your cooldowns. Like they're in the mindset of use your cooldowns when you have them, and it's a lot of heroes are based off of cooldowns, especially tank now, where tanks, you know, tank's obviously in a bit of a struggle spot. So like the one thing that you do have as a tank is a cooldown, and like when you waste it, that's where it starts to become a lot more difficult to play. So What they need to do is play in arrow keys. Listen, I obviously play in arrow keys. I do not suggest it. But it's all preference. That definitely made sense in that pin down. Arrow keys is fine. It's just like, so was WASD. I just got used to that. Hey, you know what, chat? You were saying, oh, they went Rhine, but guess what? They still won that, though. Feels good. All right, let's see how their other side goes now. They're on Ramatra again, so we'll see if their cooldown usage changes, if they do that in general. What rank is this? This is silver. We'll see what happens. So far, I just feel like they're all over the place with their mouse, and they just spam their cooldowns. Just to use them. They're not... Yep. All right, let's just shield down. Randomly. There we go. Perfect. Actually, even though that honestly, that shield isn't even that bad. But in order for me to go with the time in there, that needed to happen. There we go. And that vortex makes sense. I'll take that one. Much better mouse control there, too. Do you see that, chat? When I was talking about how, like, it's not really, like, their sensitivity, I feel like. It's how they're, like, someone said it, too, is, like, how they're moving their mouse. Do you see how, like, when they were just, like, slowing down their aim there, it was pretty good tracking for them? That's what needs to happen. A little bit more patient with that. That's usually when I say patience and aim, you can see the difference there. All right. Yeah, it's fine to just block. Nice. You can hear Flats screaming, stop shooting the horse. What if I told you that yesterday when we were playing ranked with Flats, Flats said shoot the Orisa, shoot the Orisa, shoot the Orisa. Or shoot the horse. Shoot the Orisa, shoot the Orisa, shoot the Orisa. So that philosophy's changed. Yep. Yeah, because it's tanks now, right? So you can just do... Oh, nice timing here on your ult. Good ult. Very good ult. Actually, the funny part about, like, the don't shoot the horse meme is... And I've memed about it with Flats, is how, like... I felt like some people took it way too literal and stopped shooting at Orisas, and then Orisas would just run at you and destroy your team. Because, like, Orisa, you just want to get cooldowns out, and then Orisa can fall over. But, like, then people just stop shooting Orisa in general, so Orisa would just dive into backline. All right, here we go. I mean, this has been fine so far. You said when they went Reaper is where you started to struggle? Let me see. Oh, I think it's, no, like, I think it's, yeah, okay. First of all, you said once they went Reaper, you started to, like, struggle a bit more. Like, you're running into their spawn with 80 HP. You're lucky you even got out of there. You know, plays like that can help that, so. No, I mean, I think the call-out of not going for Orisa is correct at times. It's all about cooldown timing, right? It's the same thing where, like, people say never shoot Zarya bubbles, but, like, it's all, like, dependent how the game's going. Like, it's totally fine to shoot Zarya bubbles if the Zarya's going to be out of position and you roll with Zarya, right? But then some people will never shoot the Zarya bubble, and the Zarya will just run at you, take map control, take space, then you don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's on you. You're playing too aggro. If the Orisa has gold, and they're not really, like, pushing in, and, like, there's people you can shoot in the backline, then yeah, you won't shoot the Orisa as much because, like, you have to wait on that gold cooldown anyway, unless, like, your team has a target fill. You get what I'm saying? That's basically, you know, that's why there's different variations of it. There's more context to how you want to, like, shoot at heroes, not shoot at heroes, etc. So, at least in my opinion. I mean, you're too deep there. Yeah, so right now, you went from kind of, like, just spamming your abilities and randomly shooting at stuff to just literally running into their spawn. And honestly, you mentioned the Reaper specifically is where it started to go downhill for your team. And, like, how, like, you struggled against the Reaper. You're not even dealing with the Reaper. You're just running in. Ah, the classic backup while fire striking a diva. They'll never see it coming. Here we go. Watch out. This is aggressive. Let your shield get back to full. Let your shield get back to full. Let your shield get back to full. You have cover. And you got banana. Nice play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why weren't you fire striking this Reaper? The Reaper used their shift in front of you. You want to fire strike them. They were at a good distance to where they wouldn't shred you right away. You had 2 fire strikes. All right, here we go. Oh, back in again. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Great. There you go. Much better. You fire strike them. Shield up on the Ana. Big slam. Now, how do you don't lose this team fight, right? Is this just the game? There's 0 chance you should lose this. Right? Yeah, I think that's the game, right? Wait. Also, that Lucio is having no fun. The amount of times you've randomly charged like that Lucio now has been unbelievably great, and I love it. Also, I think the safer play there, too, by the way, is holding your shield up against the Reaper. I know you wanted to win the game in that very moment, but, like, I think the worst thing you could do there is just, like, swing at the Reaper and let them get value on you. You're playing in really aggressive. Your teammates can't keep you up. Remember, the way that tank works right now is that if you fall below a certain threshold, they ain't gonna keep you up, especially if you're that deep. So I know that your charges are randomly working, but you need to, like, time your charges. If you're gonna charge in like that again, you're gonna get rolled, I'm telling you. Especially now that they're playing on, like, the more closer range map, there isn't as much space during this. And we charge right back in. Perfect. Wonderful. Here, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta, oh yeah. Wonderful. I'm sorry, but what? What does the Reaper have anything to do with you charging into the back of their team like that? Oh, you ready for a big slam? Here we go, big slam! Off the top rope. Yep, doesn't kill him with the charge, and they finish with no time. Okay, so you at least have the opportunity to win this or draw it. Honestly, their playstyle shifted like a ton, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that was a Reaper shooting at you. Yep. You can move forward. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful. Nope, nope, nope. Use cover. Cover, cover. Okay, you're doing this a lot now. Cover is like you're going to be your best friend here. You play here at this angle. If they overextend to you, this gives your teammates time. See how long your Ana has survived right now? By just playing over here in this corner, you do that as a tank. If you re-peek as a tank, you're going to get rolled. Now, I'm not saying it's the most exciting playstyle, but that's where tank is right now in Season 9, even going into Season 10. You can move in a little bit. You don't have to charge in, but you can move in. There you go. Good start. Good out. But you might be a little bit in a tough spot. No, your teammates are healing you. No, they nanoed the Lucio. You're done for. Well, that was a team fight.
Keep attacking until the last second.
I think it's going to be a draw. I don't see anywhere where you... Yeah, it's a draw. So no one won this game. Just a draw. Sorry, you have 2 issues. One, when there was the moment where you were moving your mouse around a lot and like it was all over the place, but it kind of settled down over with. But overall, your positioning needs work. Per usual, that is something we see in a lot of silver games is your position isn't there. But also your cooldown usage just isn't good. You spam cooldowns. You either play way too aggressive or way too passive. You need to find that middle ground. And I think a lot of the time, because you're playing way too passive, or you're playing way too aggressive, a lot of that I think also has to do with your positioning. So if you feel like you can only play that type of play style, it means that your positioning isn't as ideal. So you run into that issue, you get caught in the middle ground a lot, and you can't do anything to begin with. So you start to play this more like passive style or very aggressive style. So yeah, work on that, and I think you'll see some progress. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. If you want to submit your own replay, look in the description below. You'll see my Discord. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat below the webcam. We have a lot of fun here. And with that being said, hope you all have an amazing day/night.